Very good morning to all the viewers who are watching my video at present. I am from the team of Mission Iceland with Integrity. So in this video, we'll be discussing about, we can say that the ration strike which has been conducted. Then after, actually what the scenario is, how the people usually stays there, what is the economical condition, and also about the position of military, that also will be discussing in details regarding this Airtel page analysis of teaching the Talibans the wrong lessons. So the most important thing is that how actually the governance is been conducting, how actually the political ruling is been conducted, and with whose views, with whose bilateral ties they are been doing all the steps for their country's development, for their improvement, for their improvement in humanitarian reliefs. So those all things we'll be discussing in details. Okay, so before that I just want to request you, please subscribe the channel, like the channel, and share the channel uh, for more video updates regarding the editorial analysis of the Hindu. Okay, so before that I usually want to say you all that it will be a bilingual language. If possible I will be saying in Hindi also, because जो भी usually बोलता हूँ आपको समझ आना चाहिए, इसीलिए मे भी मिस्टेक हो सकता है। ठीक है, तो इस लेक्चर में या फिर इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम खास करके टीचिंग द तालिबान्स द रॉन्ग लेसन, ठीक है, उसके बाद हम ये भी जान सकते हैं या फिर ये भी जान पाएंगे कि द वर्ल्ड अपियर्स टू हैव हाईलाइटेड द शॉर्ट साइटेड टैक्टिक्स। ठीक है, वर्ल्ड अपियर्स हो गया क्योंकि जब हम यूनाइटेड नेशन के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे जो कि रिलीफ यूजुअली पहुंचाता है हर एक देश को, इस देश या फिर द तालिबान गवर्नड काबुल को यूजुअली कैसे पहुंचाता है, कौन कौन सा देश कैसे यूजुअली हेल्प करता है, वी कैन से दैट एशिया का जो भी अंचल है, एशिया का जो भी शॉर्ट बाउंड्रीज है, ठीक है, विच कंट्री शेयरिंग बाउंड्रीज है, हाउ एक्चुअली इट इज बीन हेल्पिंग. Okay, so those all things we will be discussing in details regarding the teaching of Taliban and the wrong lesson. Okay, so these are the key aspects from the analysis which I have taken, which I have fetched. So these 3 points or 4 points will be discussing in details, and we'll be having a clear study, case study too, because as far as यूपीएससी कंसर्न, ठीक है, अगर यूपीएससी के चर्चित में अगर देखेंगे या फिर उनके अंतर्गत देखेंगे, इट्स नॉट ए पॉजिटिव इम्परफेक्ट, पॉजिटिव परफेक्शन, पॉजिटिवनेस यूजुअली नहीं जनरेट करता है, पॉजिटिवनेस जनरेट नहीं करता है मतलब क्या है, यूजुअली दिस concept, or we can say that lesson to Kabul is just a concept of we can say that international efforts. ठीक है, international efforts में usually आता है, और actually how actually they are been interfering themselves, and how actually they are making their presence. Okay, how actually they are making their presence in different domains of the subcontinent. Okay, in different domains of subcontinent, in the means in different domains of काबुल. ठीक है, काबुल में यूजुअली अपना राज्य कैसे चलाते हैं, पॉलिटिकल इंटरफेरेंस कैसे रहता है, उसी के बारे में यूजुअली चर्चित करने से उचित, उसी के बारे में यूजुअली में भी यूपीएससी में आ सकता है, ठीक है, या फिर मेंस में यूजुअली हो सकता है, ठीक है. सो दोज ऑल थिंग्स विल बी डिस्कसिंग इन डिटेल्स रिगार्डिंग द कंडीशन ऑफ रिजल्ट्स. ठीक है, रिजल्ट्स का कंडीशन क्या है, या फिर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, progress, implementation, progress, and result. Implementation, progress, and result, these three states will make a different, will make a understanding regarding how actually different countries is been watching deeply with the improvised or with the strategic stage of the country of Kabul or Afghanistan. Okay, with the presence of Talibans. Okay, with the presence of Talibans. Okay, so then after broken wars on right, broken wars on rights. Then after America has another problem, other problems. Then after India's record, इंडिया के अंतर्गत यूजुअली क्या क्या होता है, इंडिया के अंतर्गत क्या क्या यूजुअली इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता है या फिर प्रोग्रेस, इकोनॉमिकल डेवलपमेंट. देन आफ्टर माइग्रेंट्स को जैसे कि बुला सकते हैं क्या, वो सारा एक पॉइंट ऑफ जस्टिफिकेशन भी मान सकते हैं. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर ऑफिशियल्स व्हाट एक्चुअली द स्टेटमेंट इज बिन गिवन. ठीक है, उनके ऑफिशियल के अंतर्गत यूजुअली क्या स्टेटमेंट इसमें दिया गया है कि द स्टेटमेंट बाय द तालिबान ऑफिशियल इज अ साइन ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस दैट द तालिबान फील्स that their takeover of Kabul by force 1 year ago is डन डील. ठीक है, ये यूजुअली क्या मानते हैं, एक डन डील मानते हैं. ओके, सो इट इज अ डन डील फॉर द वर्ल्ड. ओके, सो टेक ओवर ऑफ काबुल इज जस्ट ऑलरेडी दे हैव मेड ए रोड मैप that they are going to acquire this area. ठीक है, वो क्या यूजुअली बना बना चुके हैं, एक रोड मैप बना चुके हैं. ठीक है, तो रोड मैप इसीलिए बना चुके हैं कि अपना फोर्स जो है, अपना कॉन्फिडेंस जो है, वो कैसे अपना बढ़ा सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो इट बिकम्स ए मैटर ऑफ डिस्कशन, इट बिकम्स ए मैटर ऑफ पॉइंट. Okay, so just apologize for the noise which I have been created. Okay, I hope you understood. ठीक है, so it's all because of the environment which I am staying, the surrounding in which I am staying. It's just a noiseful environment, but still I am providing, I am giving my best. So that the reason why you may like and subscribe and share the channel if possible. ठीक है, so then after key highlights ये भी है. ठीक है, so as far as recent drone strike which has been happened, okay, where Al Qaeda's chief Aman has already a Ayman al Jiwaris, okay, kills in the recent US drone strike at the home in Kabul's post-Sezpur area, and is the proof that Taliban, including the Haskis who reportedly hosted Hawaii feel little pressure to keep their end of situation bargain, but gain the world made with them in August 2021. Okay, so that also matters a lot when we discuss about the key highlights of the point, of key highlights of the topic. Okay, so uh, so this is the analysis, or you can say that this is the we can say, yeah, clip, news clip from the lesson which I have been provided. This news clip usually says a very detailed explanation regarding how actually the things have been going on, how actually the environment is, and how actually someone used to make a strong strategic and non-strategic vision for their well future advancement. Okay, so those all things have been mentioned here, you can read it if possible, and I will be explaining you certain topics, certain points which are prior important. Okay, so as a result of the first lesson of Taliban land, okay, so what actually they have learned, they have did not keep any promises to the US nor or the international communities or communities. Okay, apart from the three in Doha agreement that the group regarded before the link of agreement has even dry. Taliban went to make the break several others taking Kabul and the rest of the country by force. Okay, giving a key portfolio to those still in United Nations designated terrorist list from, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सिराजुद्दौला इन अफगानिस्तान एक्टिंग इंटीरियर मिनिस्टर. ठीक है, तो इसमें यूजुअली क्या होता है, जिसे जिसको गवर्नेंस का एक भी वर्ड पता नहीं है उसको थमा दिया है मिनिस्टर्स पोस्ट. सो दैट्स द रीजन व्हाई इट बिकम्स अ मैटर ऑफ कंसर्न about how actually the Taliban's are, who actually the Taliban's are, and what actually they have been teaching to their peoples. ठीक है, तो it is just like I can say that uh, giving uh, giving the high designated post to a unauthorized person. Unauthorized person in the sense they are in the list of, ठीक है, यूनाइटेड नेशन का शॉर्ट डेजिग्नेटेड टेररिस्ट लिस्ट में यूजुअली अपना नाम घोषित किए हैं. सो दैट्स द रीजन व्हाई हियर इट इज कम्स अंडर कंडीशन रिजल्ट, कंडीशन एंड रिजल्ट. उसके बाद अमेरिका एंड एज ए प्रॉब्लम ब्रोकन वॉर्स ऑन राइट्स. ब्रोकन वॉर्स ऑन राइट्स इज जस्ट लाइक वुमेन का इंटरफेरेंस यूजुअली क्या होता है, वायलेंस यूजुअली कैसे किस माध्यम से यूजुअली थमाता है, किस माध्यम से यूजुअली स्टॉप किया गया है, या फिर हम मान सकते हैं कि which kind of schooling they have been maintaining, which kind of portfolio they have been maintaining, which kind of politics they have been maintaining for a good governance. ठीक है, that usually comes under broken wars and right. Okay, so then after America has another problem. So America and has another problem is just similar to how actually they usually teach the lessons to Taliban, how actually they made a interference in from the last 20 years में usually अपना जो कि योगदान दिए हैं. Okay, so those all things comes under America and as a problem. So India's record is just like relationship with Afghanistan for the last economical development which has been going on in the previous government of the Afghanistan from Delhi, or you can say that from India. Okay, so those all things comes under India's record, and how actually the friendship is been, how actually the external efforts has been going on, and whether they are going to took back the assistance of different technological innovations from India to Kabul, or you can say that Afghanistan. Those all things are being recorded and encoded in the India's record of consent. Okay, so then after this is the key sort of how actually this person has been killed in the drone strike. Okay, so Osama bin Laden with Ayman Jab in 2001. So those all things are also been mentioned here about according and as well as the predecessors of Osama bin Laden, and these things you must and should have to remember, and these things you must and should have to take a look. Okay, so I have taken a screenshot of this, and you may be interesting in looking forward. Okay, so let me end the video here itself. I hope because of too noise you may not be understanding. ठीक है, तो क्षमा कर देना उसके लिए भी. ठीक है, तो let me end the video here itself. So thank you, thanks a lot.